Welcome back, everybody. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Now, unfortunately, I've been having some issues with The Binding of Isaac. It crashed at the end of the last episode, and I attempted to record another one, and it crashed right in the middle of it, and unfortunately the recording in its entirety became unusable. Now, hopefully it will actually cooperate here. In that particular run, I'm going to play as Maggie in this one. I unlocked, I believe it was the Butterbean and the blue map. And that's it. I didn't unlock anything else, so you didn't miss out on anything super special. Brother Bobby right off the bat. That's actually not a bad pickup. But I have gained a little bit of knowledge. I've done some off-camera plays. Learned only a little bit about a few items. I actually started playing some co-op, and I'm just kind of learning a little bit on how that works. Ah, god, that was bad. How that works. I may do some videos on that. I'm not sure. It kind of depends on the willingness of my co-op partner, which in this case would most likely be my sister. Not sure. I don't know, I may do some videos, but it doesn't seem like co-op is really massively different from standard play. I don't know, we'll have to see. But anyway, so I've already, I'm off to a fantastic start. You know, managing to get nothing out of the curse room. Well, that's actually not true, I got Guppy's Collar. I just don't really consider Guppy's Collar to be a great item to get, because it's only a chance that you'll respawn, you don't always respawn. We get Monstro right off the bat, which is pretty good, because Monstro is one of the few bosses that I actually have a fairly easy time with. Pretty much regardless of my stats. Ooh, I'm just glad it's not Dingle. Dingle, like the very first time I fought that guy, easy as hell. Didn't take any damage from him. Every time I've fought him since then, I just take a ridiculous amount of damage. I don't think it's necessarily because he's... Oh, that was bad. I don't think it's necessarily because he's difficult, but because there's just something about him that I just cannot track his movements and stuff. So pretty good first floor. I'm not actually sure if that latchkey that we picked up has an alternate effect beyond just dropping a couple of keys. I'd hope it makes keys spawning a little bit more. The keys spawn more often, and that's a tinted rock right there, I believe. So we're gonna load it. Yeah. So we got another spirit heart. Excuse me, soul heart. I did notice that in the wiki. Explains that is a soul heart, not a spirit heart. At least that's what it calls it. Mongo baby, what do you do? Okay, appears to have eaten Brother Bobby. That's a little unfortunate. I kind of feel bad for Brother Bobby. I'm sorry. I like Brother Bobby. Yeah, he seems to actually shoot a little bit faster. I'm not sure if he does more damage or if maybe I'm just crazy. That's actually probably the most likely one, is that I'm just nuts. So hopefully this run will go a lot better, and hopefully the game will cooperate with me. And we may actually see some real progress. The first few videos that I've done have not been very good. Much better play so far, and we get Gluttony. That's another thing I wanted to kind of ask, is if there's a kind of consistency to where, if ever, these particular fights spawn. Because I've noticed they seem to pop up somewhat regularly, but I don't know if it's like, if there's any formula for when they show up. It'd be nice to know. Good information to have. Okay, we got a curse room, another curse room. I got something good out of the last one, so I'm not sure if we'll get... I'm not sure if I want to risk Spirit Heart to get in there. Soul Heart, excuse me. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Live a little, right? I don't have any bombs, so I can't get to that. That's fantastic. So we just effectively wasted a spirit heart. Yeah. Which is just fantastic. I'm so good at maintaining spirit hearts. I'm like a pro. I'm a master of terrible plays. This is another boss, Larry Jr. here, that I don't tend to have tons of trouble with. Of course, I say this shortly after I took damage from it. But the majority of the time I don't have very much difficulty, if any at all. And I don't see magic scab. HP plus luck up. That's actually super awesome. I probably shouldn't have picked up that eternal heart yet. I'm not going to take any of those, actually. Some of those may be pretty good items, but I've not established myself as a talented player, so I want to keep my HP high, even though those items may be really awesome. Okay, let's check what's in here real quick. I'm not going to use a key on that yet. I might come back and try it, but I want to see what else is on this floor first. Shoot these fires. These red ones shoot at you. Which is great. It's absolutely fantastic. Makes me so happy. Okay. These guys. I hate these turrets. I mean, it's nice that you don't have to wait for them to pop up before you shoot them, but I have difficulty dodging them. And with our speed being so low, it makes it a little bit more difficult to dodge these things. These guys suck too. I'm just going to go through a list of all of the enemies that I hate in this game, which is going to be all of them. But I will go through them individually so I can make it as personal of a hatred as I can. And this was bad. Oh. Don't know how I avoided that damage. Alright. We're sitting pretty money-wise. Not sure if I want to... Yeah, I'll go to the shop. Why not? I've got enough money, I can probably get something out of it. Especially if we can get something like a Nun's Habit. Couples really well with the Yum Heart. That's how I was able to be successful in Vanilla Isaac for the first time. And that actually really sucks. Okay, so I'm just going to donate up to 20. Which unlocks store upgrade level 1. That's pretty nice. I know I can blow up the quote-unquote shopkeeper, but I don't know if I want to. Okay, so should we go to the trap room? I'm gonna fought the boss? Fought the bice is actually what I started to say. I'm gonna fought the boss because I can do things both in the present and in the future at the same time. So anyway, to finish my initial thought there, I'm going to fight the boss first, and then, whoa! Assuming that goes well enough, I will probably go back to the trap room, and we'll see what we can get out of it. Because I've got 2 keys, so as long as I... Ow, that was bad. As long as I keep one going into the next floor, I can get into the item room at least. Alright, that went pretty... Wench. That went well. Yeah. That went pretty well. I apologize that I can't really seem to speak correctly today. It's just kind of a side effect of being, well, I guess being me. You tend to not speak correctly. So I do seem to suffer from that a lot. Okay, well, we got a key back. So if we get out of this relatively unscathed, or completely unscathed, that'll make it worth it. Well, not really worth it. It paid for itself, essentially. I mean, a couple of bombs, not a bad pickup, but at least for me personally, I don't tend to find that really worth it. Because I don't burn through a lot of bombs, mostly because I'm not an expert on how to find secret rooms, so unless I have a lot of bombs, I don't generally look for them. I tend to forget that I have bombs sometimes. So this Mongo baby, actually, I'm really liking. I'm not sure exactly how he works, since Brother Bobby disappeared as soon as I picked Mongo baby up. Maybe he like eats the familiar that you have and improves it or something. I'm not sure. That's something I'll probably take a look at once this episode's over. I'm trying to go through this with an air of ignorance, which is definitely the name of my rock band, by the way. Air of Ignorance. Our number one hit song, Breath of Bacon. But anyway, try to go through this with an air of ignorance, at least when I first discover everything. As I discover them, I may look at least some of them up to discover what they do. Because, you know, if I just do like 5 or 6 episodes having no idea what something does, then that could be a little bit frustrating. But, I don't know, some of them I may not look up. Just in the interest of keeping it mysterious. Okay, still sitting pretty money-wise. Let's take a look in the shop again. That is Anarchist Cookbook, which I do not like. If I have no other spacebar item, I might take it. Lovers... I believe that drops hearts? I'll go ahead and keep it for now. Even if I'm wrong about what it does. It's preferable to the Magician. I don't like the Magician very much. There are very, very few times where I've... Good God. Very, very few times where I've found it useful. Essentially what that does, I believe anyway, is give you homing shots for a room. I could be dead wrong, but that's what it appeared to be when I used it before. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage in this room. Oh lord! Save me! Okay, we'll just pop the Lover's card. And I'll use the Yum Heart, and we get a golden key, which is awesome. I'm still not sure exactly what those do. They seem to be like unlimited keys. I don't know if it's permanent or just for the floor. I should probably pay attention to that. Assuming I live through this floor, that is. These bats. They gave me some serious trouble in some of my off-camera runs. And that's really, really bad damage to take right there. That may be the first time I've ever actually taken damage from a bomb fly. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Those sacrifice rooms, I wonder how good those can really be. Because I've never actually used them. Because, ow. So basically what you do is you hurt yourself on the spikes and I think they have a chance of dropping a chest. Or maybe it's an item. But, okay. Butt bombs. Yeah. I've known a few people that I would definitely apply that description to in my life. Oh god dang it. More of the worst damage of all time. Okay, yeah, actually, I was gonna say that may not be true, but I think it is. I don't think there's very many Isaac players in the world who take that much damage from stationary red fires. Now this room at least kind of makes sense. Take some damage in. Ah, oh, not that much. I'm gonna go ahead and use a bomb to get to that heart. Ooh, that's disgusting. Okay, what is that? That seems like something that may be quicker charge. Charge with blood. That's actually awesome. I'm gonna buy the Spirit Heart as well. Soul Heart. I'm gonna be calling it Spirit Heart constantly. Just because I got so used to calling it that. Okay, and we got a beggar. I probably should have put the bomb on the other side. Put it right there, because I don't want to blow him up on accident. There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna give him enough money that hopefully he pays out with something besides just a bomb. Or 2 bombs. So he paid for himself, essentially. It's not bad. A heart, useful. Another tarot card, stars card. I will take over the fool card pretty much any day. Stars card, I believe, takes you to the secret room. And we got desserts, HP up, which is fantastic. And we got Mega Fatty. This guy has given me some trouble a couple of times. He does a kind of a weird attack. First off, his jump is really fast. But it's just kind of a weird attack where his shots kind of like track you around the room for a short period of time. You have to basically walk around the room in a circle to avoid it. It's a little, and yeah, this one. So you can see the shadow of him on the ground there, and he sucks you towards him before he actually shoots, which is really weird. It's very disorienting. Although we are going to win this fight, which is good. And he gave us box, which I like. Just get random stuff. Oh, and a troll bomb. Ow. I found pills. What's this? High Priestess. I think is that the one that drops the mom foot? I'm gonna go ahead and use the stars card here. Okay, no, stars takes you. Okay, I was wrong about what that one did, and I just walked right onto those spikes there because I am a master. I'm a grandmaster. It was part of my secret strategy of not having any soul hearts throughout the entirety of this playthrough. You didn't know it, but if you manage to get through the game doing that, then you get nothing special for it. But you know, you might as well do it if you can, right? Or is my logic flawed on that? Okay, so terrible. So I'm not actually sure what that did. I actually didn't really even pay attention to the charge thing when I bought it. I mean, it said charge with blood, so I don't actually know if that means it charges when I get hurt, or if it charges when I'm standing in blood, or if it just lowered the overall amount of charges on the Yum Heart, because I wasn't paying attention. I have been known to do that on occasion. I am ADD, so you gotta take it a little easy on me, you know. It may hurt my feelings. I should say I would appreciate it if you took it a little bit easy on me. Don't say I'm not gonna tell you have to do something. It's funny, that's kind of something a lot of people tend to say. They're like, oh, you'll have to bear with me, or you'll have to excuse me. I'm like, no, I really don't have to. You don't really have the right to tell me what I have to do. Not like I'm saying you need to be impolite under those situations, or that it's impolite necessarily to say that. Just kind of an interesting thought there. I'm guilty of saying that myself as well. Alright. This room makes me nervous. It's part of the reason why I went quiet there for a second. I'm not totally comfortable fighting this enemy just yet. I mean, not really a difficult enemy to fight, but not exactly. Like, you have to pay attention to a lot at once. Which is kind of what you have to do in general with this game, but for somebody who has trouble paying attention to anything, it can become quite tricky. Okay, so I know not to save the High Priestess card for the mom fight, because it does not work on the mom fight, assuming we get there. So I'll probably use it. I don't know if I want to use it on this boss or if I want to use it on just a room that I find annoying, like this one. It's always the back one that pops up, so I end up hitting the wrong one. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, shoot me. You know you want to. Oh god. There, jeez. That room was a little bit annoying. Actually, no, wait, never mind. I was gonna say I should probably check for a secret room in there, but there was a gap at the bottom. Or was there? Was I hallucinating? I certainly hope I'm not hallucinating. That'd be a little awkward. Now, I'm not sure what that is. Feel refreshed and protected. Alrighty then. I'll take your word for it. Those like squiggly line ones. Those ones confuse me a lot. I didn't think there'd be a secret room right there. But anyway, those ones I haven't quite figured out what's what. I've seen a few of them, but I don't know actually what they are. Okay, shoot the red fire immediately because I'm really good at taking damage from those. Now I've got enough bombs that I'm just gonna take basically everything in this room. Best bud, Sworn Protector. And it spawned Brother Bobby? At least it looks like Brother Bobby. I'm confused. I'm so confused! Maybe that's something Mongo Baby's doing. Or Mongo Baba. Mongo Baba. Let's see, broken watch. I think it's broken. I think so too. Let's blow up the shopkeeper. Yeah, nothing. Didn't really expect anything out of that anyway. Oh, crap. Anytime you hear that laugh, it drops these damn things, which if they grab you, hurt you, and then throw you back to the beginning of the floor. Which is annoying as hell. Especially if they get you multiple times. So, as far as my base stats go, I've got really good health. I actually realized I should pop that. Try to keep. What in the world? They suddenly got slowed down. And now a fly's shown up. Okay, maybe the fly shows up when I take damage? Yeah, because now he's gone. Alright, that makes sense. So it's an attack fly for when I take damage. That's actually really nice. I like that. Anyway, I've forgotten what I was saying. Judgment. We'll keep the High Priestess for now. I may come back and grab that. I want to get a Yum Heart charge ready. Stat, right. I was talking about stats. I've got really good health, but I don't think I've upped anything else. Which actually reminds me that I needed to check the seed real quick. I apologize. I'm going to write it down real quick. Give me just a second. H7. I would try to make like a goofy word out of that, but I have no idea what I would do that. Old 7. Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna take the High Priestess into this, the Fallen. Wow. That was amazing. I didn't think the High Priestess did that much damage. But apparently it does. That is amazing. Pop the Yum Heart since it was charge ready. Yeah. Since it was ready, and I was missing a heart. Ow. Okay, so I don't like this guy. Maybe the first stage of him isn't as bad, but the second stage anyway, that was horrible. And we get Sister Maggie, which is alright. We now have a ton of orbitals. That's actually kind of awesome. That's going to be dealing the majority of the damage towards the end here. So we finally, I believe, for the first time, made it to Depths 2. Maybe, actually, I think I did in the last one. And I died on the Depths 2, which was really disappointing. But anyway, we finally made it here, and we're actually sitting in a much better position than we've pretty much ever been in before. So this may actually turn out well. God, I would kill for a damage upgrade, though. Damage or Tears Up, either one would be fine. Alright, welcome back. My apologies. The game crashed. Again. And our orbitals suddenly changed. Not really sure what happened there. But once again, the game giving me as much trouble as it possibly can. Hopefully I can get this put together appropriately. But I apologize if there is some lost stuff. Thankfully I was able to pick up where it crashed at this time. I'm not sure really what the issue is, but it just does not want to keep going at that point. It just wants me to keep these episodes short, I guess. I don't want to. I want to make sure I get a full run in a single video. But anyway, envy fight, not really difficult, just time consuming. Alright, we unlock the Book of Sin. I like the sound of that. Okay, so not really sure what exactly happened to our orbitals, but I guess I won't question it. Why am I invincible all of a sudden? I'm confused. What in the world happened? I don't know what's going on. You know, I should probably actually check my items. Yeah, those other orbitals that I picked up have disappeared from the item, and now they're back. What the? I'm so confused. You know what? I'm not gonna analyze it. I'm not gonna question it, or question it. Which that sounds like I'm swearing, but I'm really not. I promise you. I'm just gonna be happy that they've made their triumphant return. And we have enemies disappearing and reappearing. That's fantastic. I don't want to hurt myself to get to that, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Go ahead and shoot these fires and hope that we get hearts out of them. That's actually pretty awesome. I can shoot all three of them at once with this row of orbitals I've got. It's pretty awesome. Let's not walk on the spikes like I tend to do, because I just get so excited about walking into a room, you know? Like everybody does, I'm sure. If you've ever walked into a room, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, who among us hasn't walked into a room? I guess there's some people that can't walk. Probably should have thought about that. It's offensive. I apologize. Entered a room. We'll put it that way. You know, if you've entered a room, you know what I'm talking about. Let's pop Judgment. See if we can get him to give us something cool. Key. Okay. I don't really need it at this point because we're almost at the end. Emperor. I may just use that. If you don't give payout with an item here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Just head right in. I might have wanted to see if I can get a Yumheart charge ready, but I decided against it because, you know, we're just gonna go balls to the walls with this. Already got our attack fly out. I'm a little confused as to why the mom foot. There we go. The foot hadn't stomped yet. Usually it stomps right off the bat. I was a little thrown off there. I only know usuals because I have actually fought Mom a few times. Probably a grand total of, I think, 5 or 6 times in Rebirth at least. Vanilla Isaac, I'm not even going to count that many times. Count that because, you know, I only did a handful of runs in that one. Only made it to Mom, I think, twice. Yeah, it was kind of a little bit not good. A little bit not good. Expert. That sentence was a little bit not good. Okay, this is getting very dangerous here. Oh god! I would actually pay attention and avoid the mom foot very easily. Yes!
Was cornered.
All right.
Mother.
I went a little quiet there, close to the end. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
God was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
Ew. A little bit of an ominous ending there, but anyway, went a little quiet there at the end, as I started to say, because I started to got into serious mode. So close to the end, I had to be very careful. But hey, first successful run. Managed to kill Mom as Maggie. We'll have to make sure we do multiple runs to get kills with all of the characters, assuming I'm able to unlock them, which that may be a challenge in itself. But anyway, we'll see what we unlocked here, if I unlocked anything. Unlocked the Womb, Purist Challenge, Harbingers, I like them. Cube of Meat has appeared in the basement. Alright, well, that's that there, so gonna be longer in the future since we unlocked some new areas to go through. Hopefully some new items as well, and hopefully I will be able to actually get to the new areas. But we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can go ahead and like, favorite, whatever you guys want. If you also want to subscribe for more, if you want to subscribe, you can find more content in the future. So remember, an apple a day keeps anyone away if you throw it hard enough. See you guys next time.